The day Messi pulled off a beastly hat trick and proved once again why he's the world's top baller with straight fire. This went down on September 18, 2018, during the group stage match between Barcelona and PSV Eindhoven in the Champions League. Barça was stacked with ace players like Piqué, Suarez, Rakitic, Dembélé, and the main man Messi, who was on a tear that day and wasn't about to let his opponents off the hook. The ref kicked off the match, and things got heated right away. The first real scare was sparked by PSV drawing a foul on the attack. Lozano stepped up for the free kick, whipping across into the mix. At first, Barca's defenders managed to clear, but the ball bounced right to Pereiro. He controlled it and quickly blasted one towards the goal, but Pereiro put too much juice on it, sending the ball sailing over the bar. At the 10-minute mark, Barca pushed forward with Philippe Coutinho, sparking a slick play. He passed to Suarez and dashed towards the box, hoping for a 1-2. Suarez whipped it back to Coutinho, who went for the header, but the header lacked finesse, and the ball drifted out of play. Soon after, PSV hit back with a rapid counter, with Bergwijn taking the ball deep into enemy territory. Stepping into the box, Bergwijn let loose a shot aimed at the goal. However, the shot's accuracy was off, and the ball flew out of play. Now it was Messi's turn to shine in the game. Around the 15-minute mark, Barcelona set up a smooth attack with Philippe Coutinho, skillfully dodging defenders and creating space for a sharp cross into the box. Strategically well placed, Messi got the pass and took a first-time shot. However, the shot didn't go as planned, and the ball soared too high, flying out without threatening the goal. By the 19th minute, Barcelona ramped up the pressure when Messi, with his killer vision, threaded a slick forward pass to Suarez in the box. The Uruguayan striker received the ball totally unmarked and went one-on-one with the keeper, but his finish was lacking, and the ball drifted out of play, squandering a prime chance. Right after, Barcelona charged back into the attack with Philippe Coutinho, whipping a well-aimed cross into the area. Sergi Roberto, in a prime spot, headed the ball toward goal. However, the header was too weak, allowing the PSV keeper to make an easy and secure save. At the 27th minute, Barcelona kept on pressing the opposing defense with determination, this time with Sergi Roberto taking the ball forward and firing a shot from outside the box. But the PSV goalie was alert and pulled off a solid save, keeping the score unchanged. Around the 29-minute mark, Barcelona ramped up their attack with Dembélé skillfully weaving through the field, dodging several opponents with slick moves until he was abruptly stopped by a foul near the penalty area. Because of this foul, PSV's defender Viergever quickly got slapped with a yellow card, clearly aiming to halt Barcelona's promising advance. This foul, so close to the box, could spell major trouble for PSV, especially since Messi, famed for turning free kicks into stunning goals from similar distances, was all set to take the shot. The ref gave the go-ahead, and the Argentine star unleashed a shot with deadly precision, slotting the ball right into the top corner, leaving no chance for the opposing keeper. This first Messi goal was a big hint that he was on fire that day. At the 35-minute mark, Suarez picked up the ball at midfield, and noticing the PSV goalie was off his line, went for a bold, long-range shot. Despite this, the goalie managed to hustle back quickly and pulled off the save, effectively snuffing out the goal attempt. Around the 42-minute mark, Barcelona launched another fierce attack, with Rakitic getting the ball in the offensive half and ripping a right-footed curler from outside the box. However, the PSV goalie was well positioned and made the save coolly and securely. As the game neared the first half whistle around the 45-minute mark, PSV hit back with a quick counter, with De Jong getting the ball up front. The PSV's number 9 skillfully controlled the ball and launched a long-range shot, but he struck it way too hard, sending the ball soaring over the crossbar. The second half kicked off with even more intensity. Messi was determined to extend Barcelona's lead. At the 49th minute, the Argentine star received the ball up front, marched boldly towards the center of the field, and let loose a left-footed shot from outside the area, aiming to catch the opposing goalie off guard. Although the shot was accurate and well-directed, the PSV goalie was super alert and pulled off a fantastic save, denying the goal. A few minutes later, Barcelona kept up the pressure on attack with Suarez charging down the left and whipping the ball into the middle of the area. Philippe Coutinho, totally unmarked, received the ball and fired off a strong shot, but unfortunately, it soared too high over the crossbar, blowing a solid chance. At the 57-minute mark, Barcelona launched another sharp attack with with Philippe Coutinho getting the ball inside the box, pulling off a slick dribble move and carving out space to unleash a powerful and precise shot towards the goal. However, the PSV keeper leapt skillfully to make an excellent save, knocking the ball clear. Shortly after, Barcelona tried to kick off another attack with Suarez, but it was abruptly cut short by a foul. This foul near the area posed another threat for PSV, as Messi, who had already nailed a free kick earlier in the game, was gearing up to take the shot. The Argentine ace focused and fired a shot that whizzed dangerously close to the crossbar but ended up going out, leaving the score unchanged. At the 65th minute, PSV, which had been struggling, responded with Lozano picking up the ball on the attack and trying a long-range shot, aiming to turn the tide of the game. However, the accuracy of the shot wasn't on point, and the ball went far off target, posing no threat to Barcelona's goal. By the 67th minute, Barcelona set up a dynamic attack, with Suarez noticing the keeper was off his line and launching a cheeky lob shot, trying to chip the opposing goalie with a bold move. However, the ball smacked the crossbar and nearly went in, almost extending Barcelona's lead. Barcelona was dominating offensively, and it felt like a goal could happen at any moment. And that's exactly what went down at the 74th minute, when Dembélé got the ball up front, skillfully dribbled past two defenders with great finesse, and created enough space to fire a beautiful and powerful shot from outside the box. Dembélé's strike was super precise and powerful, nailing the perfect corner of the net, leaving no chance for the PSV goalie to make a save. This second goal for Barcelona not only confirmed their domination, but also pumped up the fans even more, thrilled by the exceptional performance of the Catalan squad, now holding a comfortable 2-goal lead and solidifying their superiority in the match. Now it was time for Messi to shine again in the game. Shortly after, at the 76th minute, Barcelona mounted another effective attack with Rakitic, who delivered a beautiful and precise pass to Messi inside the box, ramping up the pressure on the opposing defense. The Argentine ace, showing off his skill and masterful finishing, took the ball first time without hesitation and fired off an excellent shot, slotting the ball right into the corner of the net, sending the crowd wild. This third goal for Barcelona not only boosted the confidence of the excited fans further, but also highlighted the brilliance of the Catalan team's performance, as they witnessed a remarkable and beautiful display from their team in the competition, making for a memorable showing. Around the 78th minute, PSV attempted to respond with a quick counter led by Lozano. However, it was halted when Umtiti committed a severe foul, diving at the opponent, causing a collision and resulting in Lozano getting injured. Due to this foul, Umtiti received a yellow card. Since he already had a yellow earlier in the match, he was shown the red card, resulting in his dismissal from the game. At the 82nd minute, PSV launched a promising attack with Lozano receiving an extremely accurate pass inside the box, coming face-to-face with Barcelona's experienced goalie. The Mexican striker, without hesitation, fired off a quick and precise shot, efficiently tucking the ball into the back of the net with great skill. However, before he could celebrate the goal, the referee had quickly called offside, nullifying the entire play and dashing the hopes of the team and their fans. On the flip side, Messi wasn't done yet and showed an unstoppable desire to further widen the score, showcasing his competitive spirit. And that's exactly what happened as the game neared its end. Around the 87th minute, when Suarez delivered a stunning, precise, and well-calculated pass to Messi, putting him one-on-one with the opposing goalie in a prime spot. The Argentine ace didn't miss the chance given and finished with great technique and accuracy, sending the ball to the back of the net, much to the delight of the fans. This third Messi goal in the game once and for all sealed Barcelona's crushing victory over PSV in the Champions League, highlighting the Catalan dominance in the clash. With Messi proving once again why he's considered the best player in the world, his performance further cemented his flawless reputation on the global football stage. Shortly after, the referee blew the final whistle. Messi was the star of the show, netting 3 beautiful goals, including a spectacular free kick. During the 2018-2019 season, Barcelona reached the semifinals of the Champions League. By the end of 2019, Lionel Messi was honored with the Ballon d'Or, an award that spotlighted his exceptional performances throughout the season. The day Messi lit up the field and totally schooled Wayne Rooney in a championship final was epic. That legendary showdown between Barcelona and Manchester United went down on May 28, 2011 at the Champions League final. Barcelona, with Messi as the lead, had a killer lineup featuring stars like Iniesta, Xavi, David Villa, and Piqué. Manchester United had Wayne Rooney as their main dude, backed up by solid players like Giggs, Vidic, Ferdinand, and Chicharito. It was the clash of the Titans, plus a personal face-off between Lionel Messi and Wayne Rooney. The ref kicked off the game, and it was intense from the get-go. Less than a minute in, Rooney got the ball on the left attack and tried to whip a cross into the box. But his shot was way too strong, and the opposing keeper snagged the ball. Soon after, Manchester United snatched the ball from a Barcelona player in their defensive zone. Then, Rooney passed it to Chicharito in the box, trying to set up a scoring chance. But Barcelona's quick defensive reshuffle shut it down. 7 minutes in, Manchester United launched an attack with a goal kick aiming for Rooney near the opponent's box. But Barcelona's keeper, Victor Valdez, quickly intercepted the pass before Rooney could get a touch. Now it was Messi's turn to shine in the game. 10 minutes in, the Argentine ace got the ball on the offense and tried to send it to David Villa in the box. But before Villa could get a handle on it, Manchester United's defender Ferdinand cut off the pass and kicked it to the back line. 15 minutes in, Barcelona set up another attack, with Xavi grabbing the ball on the right flank and sending a cross into the area. Pedro, in a prime spot, got the cross and took a first-time shot. However, his shot wasn't on point, just missing the goal and going out of bounds. Meanwhile, Messi seemed eager to get more in on the action. Soon after, the Argentine got the ball and charged forward, weaving through several opposing players. Getting close to the box, he passed to Pedro, who took a shot, but it got blocked by an opposing defender. By the 20-minute mark, Messi grabbed the ball in midfield and kicked off a play, passing to David Villa on the right side of the attack and then getting the ball back in the center of the opponent's area. But under tight coverage, he got dispossessed by Manchester's defenders. Right after, Barcelona launched another attack, with Xavi delivering a pinpoint pass to David Villa in the box. Villa controlled the ball and shot with his right towards the goal, but Manchester's keeper pulled off an amazing save, blocking the goal. 21 minutes into the game, Barcelona set up another attack, with Iniesta passing the ball to Messi in the box. The Argentine star tried to slip past the Manchester defender with a dribble, but got stripped and lost the ball. Now it was Rooney's turn to try and make something happen. Following that, Manchester started a counter-attack with Rooney receiving a forward pass on the left and using his speed to catch up with the ball. But a Barcelona defender managed to slide and send the ball out to the side. Then, Rooney tried again, crossing the ball into the area for Park, who controlled the ball but got dispossessed by Piqué just as he was about to shoot. In the 24th minute, Messi was pressing the opposing defense again, getting the ball near the box and trying to juke a Manchester defender, but got stripped and lost the ball possession. The game was tight until the 26th minute. It started to shift when Barcelona mounted an attack, with Xavi dropping a perfect pass to Pedro in the box. After controlling the ball, Pedro fired a low shot into the corner of the goal, scoring and giving Barcelona the lead. This goal hyped up the Catalan fans, who went wild, celebrating their team's lead in the Champions League final. But Rooney wasn't about to make it easy for Barcelona. 33 minutes into the game, Manchester United's number 10 started a play, passing back and forth with his teammates until he got the ball back in the box. With all his skill and striker's savvy, Rooney blasted a powerful and accurate shot, sending the ball straight into the net. Rooney's stunning goal balanced the game again, bringing the score back to a tie. Manchester's fans were hyped by the equalizer, rekindling their hopes for a victory. But on the other side was Messi, determined to win this game. In the 36th minute, Barcelona kicked off an attack with Messi getting the ball up front and under defender pressure decided to pass to Xavi on the right. Xavi took control of the ball and went for a long-range shot towards the goal, but his aim was off and the ball went out of bounds. A few minutes later, Barca tried again with Iniesta picking up the ball on the attack and launching a powerful and precise long-range shot. However, Manchester's keeper was on point and managed to make the save. Close to the 40th minute, Rooney lost the ball in midfield, and Messi received the pass and quickly moved towards the opponent's goal. Getting close to the box, he tossed the ball to Pedro, but the pass was hella strong, putting a pause on the play and letting Manchester's defense get their act together. Right then, Messi went for Manchester's defense again, pulling off a slick nutmeg on Valencia, sneaking the ball right through his legs. Ticked off by the nutmeg, Valencia hit back with a slide tackle on Messi, sending him to the ground. Wildly, the ref didn't even think to pull a card for the foul. Xavi stepped up for the free kick, going for a play by passing off to Busquets, who quickly tapped it to Pedro in the box. But the pass was way too much, blasting the ball straight out of play. Despite his team's bungled tries, Messi was all in to score. In the final move before the break of the first half, the Argentine ace snagged the ball in midfield, skirted a Manchester player, and bolted towards the opponent's goal. Nearing the box, he hit the ball over to Villa on the right and kept hustling toward the center to snag the return pass. Villa whipped in the cross, but Messi just missed connecting with the ball, and it flew out of play. The second half kicked off with even more heat. 48 minutes down, Manchester United got on the offensive with Rooney snagging a deep pass and slipping past PK in the opponent's box. Trying to keep the momentum, Mascherano, another Barcelona defender, jumped in, stripping Rooney of the ball and clearing it out. Come the 51st minute, Barcelona got on the attack with Iniesta dropping a dime to Daniel Alves in the box. Alves got a hold of the ball and let rip a hefty shot at goal. But Manchester United's keeper came through with a stellar save. After the shot, Messi pounced on the rebound, took control and blasted the shot, but a Manchester defender popped up to redirect the ball. Messi was bummed for not having netted one yet and was amped to switch that up ASAP. And then, in the 53rd minute, the Argentine ace got the ball up front and unleashed a super powerful and accurate shot toward the goal, slotting the ball right into the net. This epic goal pushed Barcelona ahead again, edging the team closer to snagging the title. Messi, who was just 23 at the time, celebrated his Champions League final goal with massive hype, clearly pumped about his standout performance in the game. The match kept its high pace, and by the 62nd minute, Messi was pressuring Manchester United's defense again, grabbing the ball on the attack. Without hesitation, he spun around and launched a shot toward the goal. However, the opposing team's keeper pulled off an amazing save, blocking the goal. Messi was on fire and all set to win this game. Just a few minutes later, Barcelona went on the offensive with Xavi whipping across to Daniel Alves in the box, who quickly passed it to Messi. The Argentine star decided to go for a jaw-dropping and bold finish, attempting a backheel shot toward the goal. But a Manchester United defender came through at the last second, clearing the ball before it could cross the goal line. In the 65th minute, Barcelona pressed Manchester United's defense again, with Xavi getting the ball on the attack and deciding to take a long-range shot. The shot was both powerful and insanely accurate, but Manchester United's keeper made a spectacular save, keeping another goal from the Catalan team off the board. Now it was time for Messi to take the spotlight again. Around the 68th minute, the Argentine ace received the ball on the offensive right corner and decided to make a solo run toward the opponent's goal, dribbling past several Manchester United players. Getting inside the box, he almost lost possession, but Busquets managed to recover it and passed it to David Villa, who fired a powerful and precise shot into the corner, sending the ball straight into the net. This beautiful goal by Villa widened Barcelona's lead even further, bringing them even closer to clinching the title. Pep Guardiola, Barcelona's coach, was all smiles, celebrating what was on track to be his second Champions League win as a coach. Right after, Manchester United tried to clap back, with Rooney taking the ball on the offensive and risking a shot from outside the box. But the shot didn't have the accuracy, and the ball ended up flying over the crossbar. In the 72nd minute, Manchester recovered the ball in midfield, and Rooney started pushing forward. However, before he could reach the box, he was taken down, but the ref didn't call it, sparking outrage from the player. As time ticked on, Rooney was getting more desperate for a turnaround. Around the 78th minute, Manchester's number 10 passed the ball to Giggs in the box, who tried to get past the Barcelona defender with a dribble, but during the attempt, the ball hit the opposing player's arm. Manchester players were heated, demanding a call, but the ref didn't bite and let the game play on. In the 83rd minute, Manchester mounted another attack, with Giggs sending a long pass to Chicharito in the box. But just as he was about to control the ball, Barcelona's keeper Victor Valdés left his spot and charged forward, diving at the ball to block the play. Following that, Manchester went on another offensive, with Rooney passing to Nani on the right side of the attack. Nani took control and started a solo move, cutting in to create space and aiming a strong shot toward the goal. But the finish lacked the needed precision, and the ball went out of bounds. Near the end of the game, Barcelona almost scored again when Xavi launched the ball to Iniesta on the attack, who immediately took a first-time shot, trying to lob the opposing keeper who was off his line. But the keeper quickly hustled back and snagged the ball, blocking the goal. In the game's final play, Messi had another shot to widen the lead when he launched a counterattack, tearing across the field with the ball. Getting close to the box, he passed it to Affley on the right, who fired towards the goal. But the Manchester keeper managed to pull off a solid save. Then the ref blew the whistle to end the game. Messi shone as the game's MVP thanks to an off-the-charts performance, snagging his third Champions League title with Barcelona at that time. The day Messi scored a hat-trick in a major game, totally wrecking Pep Guardiola's Manchester City, was lit. This face-off between Barcelona and Manchester City went down on October 19, 2016 at Camp Nou during the Champions League group stage. Manchester City, helmed by Pep Guardiola, was stacked with ace players like Kevin De Bruyne, Sterling, and David Silva. Barcelona, with Luis Enrique as the coach, was loaded with some of the world's top players like Suarez, Neymar, and the main star Messi, who together made up the legendary MSN trio. This game was a rare chance for Messi to go head-to-head with his former coach, Pep Guardiola. The ref kicked off the game, and it started off intense. Right from the jump, Barcelona pushed forward with Neymar, who, after juking a defender, tried to pass into the box but couldn't find his mates in good spots to receive it. 15 minutes in, Iniesta, Barcelona's midfielder, pulled off a slick heel pass to a teammate. But the momentum got messed up by a botched pass from Suarez right after. Then it was Messi's turn to shine in the game. Around the 16-minute mark, the Argentine superstar launched an attack and, getting close to the box, played a 1-2 with Iniesta, who fed it back to him inside the area. Using his insane skills and tons of experience, Messi dribbled past the opposing goalie and bagged his first goal of the match, scoring the lead for Barcelona. This early goal pumped up the Barca fans big time and showed Messi was on fire that day. 20 minutes into the game, the Argentine wizard challenged the opposing defense again, snagging the ball in the attack and pulling off a bold dribble, nutmegging a defender, then flicking a pass to Neymar, who was chilling on the left side. Neymar tried to loop it back to Messi in the center, but this time, Manchester City's defense was on point and managed to intercept the pass, sending the ball out of play. 30 minutes in, Barcelona went for an attack with a long pass to Neymar in the box. But before the Brazilian could get a handle on the ball, Manchester City's keeper stepped up to grab it, shutting down the play. Soon after, Barcelona scored a free kick in the offensive zone, and Messi took the shot, sending a cross into the area. Rakitic, in a solid spot, headed the ball toward the goal. However, the aim wasn't on point, and the ball ended up going out. Up to that moment, Manchester City hadn't pulled off any risky plays, leaving Pep Guardiola looking pretty ticked off. But that changed around the 36th minute when City started to play with David Silva getting the ball in the attack and passing it to Nolito in the box. Nolito, without a second thought, blasted the ball toward the goal. But Barcelona's keeper was ready and made a solid save. Right after, Manchester City came close to scoring again with Gundogan, who took the ball on the attack and moved toward Barcelona's box, weaving through defenders along the way. Reaching the penalty area, he launched a shot aiming for the goal. But Barcelona's keeper was on his game and pulled off an impressive save, keeping City from tying the game. Close to the end of the first half, Manchester City got a free kick near the opposing box. David Silva took the shot, whipping across into the area. Stones, positioned strategically, managed to get a header off that nearly resulted in a goal, skimming just past Barcelona's post and going out of play. Then, in stoppage time, Barcelona hit back with Messi receiving the ball in the attack and passing to Suarez in the box. The Uruguayan striker took the pass and quickly fired a shot toward the goal. But Manchester City's keeper made a spectacular save, barely keeping Barcelona from extending their lead. In the last play before the break, City launched an attack from the right flank with Sterling, who tried to send a cross into the box. But the ball got intercepted by a Barcelona defender, accidentally hitting his hand, which should have been a penalty. However, the ref didn't catch the foul, so no penalty was called. The second half kicked off even more intense. Right in the first minute, City pushed forward with De Bruyne, getting the ball on the right offensive side and trying a cross into the box. But before any teammate could get on the end of it, a Barcelona defender managed to intercept and clear the ball. De Bruyne looked fired up to make a difference in the game. Right after, the Belgian player got another pass on the right offensive side, and this time he went for a shot on goal. But the Barcelona keeper was on point and pulled off a solid save. 50 minutes into the game, Barcelona won a corner, and Neymar was on it, sending a cross into the area. Barca's defender, Umtiti, leaped higher than the rest and headed the ball, which flew close to the goal but ended up going out of play. A few minutes later, there was a controversial moment in the game. Manchester City's keeper came out of the box to collect the ball and, attempting a pass, got intercepted by Suarez. The Uruguayan player, noticing the keeper was far from his goal, tried to score with a lob shot. To prevent the goal, City's keeper chose to use his hands to block the shot outside the box. Clearly a no-go move. As a result of this infraction, the ref showed him a red card, sending him off the game. The foul committed by the keeper near the box turned into a free kick opportunity for Barcelona, with Messi stepping up to take it. With the main keeper out, this situation was especially dicey for Manchester City, given Messi's known skill at turning free kicks from such distances into goals. Messi went for a powerful shot, but he put way too much sauce on it, sending the ball flying way over the bar and straight out of bounds. At the 59-minute mark, Barcelona was on the move, with Rakitic passing the ball to Suarez, who pushed into the box and aimed for a finish. But a Manchester City defender stepped in, blocking Suarez's shot. And then the keeper snagged the ball. Now it was time for Messi to step back into the spotlight. Less than a minute later, Barcelona intercepted an opponent's pass in the defensive zone and quickly set up a counter, with Messi getting the ball near the area. The skilled Argentine player made space with ease and fired a shot right into the corner, bagging his second goal of the game and boosting Barcelona's lead. At this point, Pep Guardiola's frustration was obvious. And making things worse for City, Messi seemed far from satisfied with the current score, showing a clear hunger to widen the gap even more. 63 minutes into the game, Manchester City snatched the ball from their opponent and quickly launched a counter, with De Bruyne getting a sharp forward pass. The Belgian midfielder sped up to take control and, breaking into the area, unleashed a strong shot towards goal. But the Barcelona keeper was on point and pulled off an effective save, thus preventing a City goal. Right after, Barcelona hit back with a counter, where Neymar sent a long targeted pass to Suarez up front. However, before the Uruguayan striker could get a grip on the ball, a Manchester City defender slid in, fouling Suarez and halting the play's progress. Now, it was Messi's turn to steal the show again. In the 68th minute, Suarez picked off a poorly calculated pass from Manchester City near the defensive area, landing in a prime spot face-to-face with the opposing goalie. Choosing not to shoot directly, the Uruguayan forward decided to dish the ball to Messi, who, without skipping a beat, fired off a first-time shot, nailing it into the goal. Messi's third goal of the game had the fans going wild, hyping up their team's stellar performance and highlighting Barcelona's dominance in the match. Meanwhile, coach Pep Guardiola was probably feeling the sting of not having a player like Messi on his side. A few minutes later, Manchester City looked for a comeback with Sterling, who kicked off a solo run, dribbling past defenders but ended up getting fouled near the box. Kolarov, City's number 11, stepped up for the kick and launched a strong and accurate shot. But the Barcelona keeper once again came through with an excellent save, keeping the goal safe. Around the 73rd minute, Manchester City mounted another attack, with Sterling getting the ball and pushing toward the opponent's goal. But before he could make a move, Mathieu, Barcelona's defender, slid in with a tackle, cutting off the play. For that foul, Mathieu was shown his second yellow card of the match, leading to a red card and his ejection from the game. Now it was Neymar's turn to shine in the match. In the 81st minute, the Brazilian player got the ball in the attack and pulled off a set play, passing the ball and moving to catch a cross in the area. Neymar then caught the cross and shot first time, but Manchester City's keeper made an outstanding save, stopping Barcelona from extending their lead. Now it was time for Messi to light up the game again. Around the 85th minute, Barcelona set up an attack, with Neymar feeding the ball to Messi up front. Getting the pass, the Argentine decided to go for a solo play, breaking into the box and weaving through several players until he was taken down by a slide tackle inside the area. Without hesitation, the ref instantly called a penalty for Barcelona. Neymar was tapped to take the penalty kick. The Brazilian player lined up for the shot, but his attempt wasn't top-notch, letting the keeper make an easy save. Neymar's frustration after missing the penalty was super obvious on his face. This sparked in the Brazilian star a strong desire for redemption. As the game was nearing its end, around the 44th minute, Barcelona launched an attack with Messi passing the ball to Neymar near the box. The Brazilian ace then chose to go solo, dodging the defenders in an impressive manner and finishing with a precise shot that sent the ball to the back of the net, boosting Barcelona's lead. This epic goal by Neymar showed that under pressure, he can pull off extraordinary feats. Barcelona fans undoubtedly shook off Neymar's missed penalty and went wild, celebrating the significant victory their team was clinching. A few minutes passed, and the ref signaled the end of the game. Messi shined as the main star of the match, scoring 3 spectacular goals against Manchester City, led by his former coach Pep Guardiola, who left the field that day feeling totally humbled.